is a possibility that the Nuggets could be the next NBA dynasty. Do you have opinions on that? Obviously, none of this is easy to do. Back-to-back is obviously, Tim Duncan never did back-to-back, which is crazy to think about. But what do you think about the Nuggets' chances moving forward here into next season? Should they be the favorites?
Yeah, they should be the favorites. They just won the championship. And they've got two young guys in their prime who are signed. If you're saying, are they the next dynasty? The smart move is betting against the dynasty, because look how hard it is to win one championship.
Yep.
They could have been a finals team any of the past 3 seasons, but Jamal Murray was hurt. Michael Porter Jr. was hurt. The first chance they got, they finally really made it there and did it. But one injury at a poor time, you're losing it. And I mean, like, look at the teams we thought could have potentially been a dynasty. The Thunder in 2012 never made it back.
Yep.
Completely broke up. The Bucks haven't made it back since 2021. To basically no fault of Giannis. Chris Middleton got hurt. Giannis got hurt at the beginning of the playoffs this year. The Celtics made one finals during this incredible run they had.
Yeah.
It's just hard to win a championship. As you've seen with the Nuggets, everything has to go the right way. They're going to be losing Bruce Brown. They're going to be having to deal with...
He said he wants to come back.
Yeah. We'll see what he says when the money comes through. We'll see what happens with KCP in a couple of years. Jeff Green is going to be a free agent as well. I think the West definitely runs through Denver. As long as Jokic and Murray are healthy, like, they're going to be one of the top 4 teams in the NBA. But, like, predicting a dynasty right away, I think is tough.
Well, they needed a second player the last couple of years, or they could have already got one. They didn't have Jamal Murray the last couple of seasons. So it just shows how good they are now. And that's why I think it's a little short-sighted to say, Jokic hasn't been that great the last couple of seasons because he didn't win a championship. You need a second player. And now he has one, and so they're great. So dynasty, yeah, it's possible.
Malone, was leaning into the idea of, like, at least going back to back, and then later, post-game, Malone said, we talk about the evolution in this game. You go from a nobody to an upstart. You go from an upstart to a winner, from a winner to a contender, and from contender to a champion. The last step after champion is to be a dynasty. So he's already trying to talk it into existence. But for all these reasons that you went through, Trey, it's like, why not? Obviously, the young core. Jokic 28, Murray 26, Aaron Gordon somehow only 27. I feel like Aaron Gordon's way older than that. Michael Porter Jr. 24. So they're like right there in that sweet spot, especially your stars hitting their prime, and they're all signed. And so now they'll just have to, like, do these moves, around the fringes and hope that Christian Brown is the next Bruce Brown, if Bruce Brown obviously leaves in free agency and takes the payday. And some of these other picks that they've got and acquired even throughout these finals, making this deal with the Thunder to take a couple more bites at the apple to grab like somebody at the 37th or 40th pick that could maybe be contributing in a postseason for some minutes here and there. So
how many titles are a dynasty?
How many titles are a dynasty? Well,
I'd say 3.
3 over whatever window. Obviously, do you consider the Spurs a dynasty, even though they never went back to back?
Classic.
Well,
yeah, it's a different type of dynasty, but yeah, I think they're
Spurs
dynastic.
Definitely, Warriors definitely were dynasties, and then the Bulls previous to that, or I guess the Lakers previously to that, the Bulls previous to that. But you wouldn't consider like the Kobe and Pau Lakers a dynasty.
Well, I was going to ask you about the Heatles. Do you consider a dynasty?
Only 4 seasons they lasted? Not really.
Right.
So that's the other thing is, like, they're signed now, but they basically got like 3 years to do it, including this year. So to win 3 in 3 seasons, that is really tough.
Yeah. Well, you said it right there too. Like the championship's going to have to go through Denver out west, right? Because especially when you look at the landscape, we're going to be waiting to hear what the Ja Morant punishment is for the Grizzlies. They're obviously a good team, but an elite team with Ja Morant. How much time he's going to miss, we're going to find out maybe later today or later this week. The Warriors are getting older. LeBron is 39. The Lakers are good, but they just got swept by this team. The Suns have a new coach, and they got to figure out the rest of their roster around their stars. And who does that leave? Like the upstart Kings? Can the Wolves go to another level? Can the Thunder get in this mix?
Trae Young,
a bunch of teams.
Trae Young tweeted, "We next." So maybe they're next.
Trae Young, okay, well they'll meet them in the finals then. The Atlanta Hawks.
5 different champions though in 5 years. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And maybe keeping Christian Brown around is kind of the secret here. Look at what this guy's done. He won a state title his last 3 years of high school in Kansas. Then he went to KU, won a title in his 3rd season there. Now he's a rookie. Championship in the NBA. 5 trophies in 7 years for Christian Brown. I say put him on Team USA this summer.
Wow.
Get him a World Cup. and then put him on Team USA next summer, get him a gold medal. This guy's done it all. Then he can retire at the ripe old age of like 22.
Oh my
What else
goodness.
is there? I'm on top.
Put him in the Hall of
Yeah.
Fame and he's done. Denver finished this postseason 16-4. That's really impressive. That matches the 2007 Spurs with a 16-4 record, and it's the second fewest losses by a champion in the last 20 years. Only the 2017 KD Curry Warriors besting that with the not bad 16-1 run to their championship there in 17, like I said. But yeah, the Nuggets, let us know what you think. Are they set up here to at least be the next dynasty, or is it like next to impossible in this league where there is a lot of parity? And sure, one ankle injury to Jokic, and goodbye to everything. I don't care who else is there, because this guy just proved that he's one of the best of all time.